Triangles questions entitled the 10 centimeter side BC of an equilateral triangle is divided 1/3 at D. Accordingly, what is the length of the side AD in the triangle? Is giving you the 10 centimeter side BC of an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. All sides are equal. He's taking a side BC and is taking AD on it. I'm taking the median or height because all of them are equal in equilateral triangle. Let the side of an equilateral triangle be A. He is giving you that it is 10, but I'm just taking it as A. This one is A, B, C. AD divides BC into how much? 1/3. 1/3 means this one is 1/3 of side of A. It's A. The entire side is also what? A. I'm taking the median A. Median means how much it is? Can I say it is half of A? What is half minus 1/3? 1/2 minus 1/3 is 1/6. Therefore, can I say it is A by 6? We know height of an equilateral triangle is √3 by 2 times of A. Yes or no? Area of an equilateral triangle is √3 by 4A square. Height of an equilateral triangle is √3 by 2 into A. Now, ADE is what kind of triangle? Triangle AD is? Tell me what is AD square? A square by 36. 3A square by 4. Take the LCM. How much you get? 36. That's what I'm thinking. A square plus 27A square, that is 28 A square by 36. You can say it is 7A square by. Therefore, what is AD? √7 into A. What is A there? 10. 10 √7 by 3. Okay. 10 √7 by 3. Okay. Copy that. Thinking something else. The perimeters of the two similar triangles ABC and PQR. ABC and PQR. Perimeters are what? 36, 24. Right? Sides. What is the ratio? 3:2. If PQ is 10, what is AB? 2 5s the 10, 3 5s are 50. Just see what is given. Has he given the side of PQR or side of ABC? If side of ABC is 10, suppose AB is 10, then we would have taken 3 parts is 10, then 2 parts is how much? You understand? So what are the sides ratio of ABC and PQR? The sides will always be in the ratio of their perimeters. Perimeters are in the ratio 3:2. Sides are also in the ratio 3:2. These two parts is becoming 10. When I say two parts is 10 means three parts is 15. Side should be in the ratio 3:2. That's what it is. Copy that. Triangle. Sorry, ABC is a triangle. Internal bisector of A and B and C intersect the triangle at X, Y, Z respectively. If angle A is equals to 50 and angle CZY is equals to 30, then angle BYZ will be how much? Let me draw the internal angle of bisectors first. A, B, C intersected X, Y, Z, right, respectively. If angle A is 50 degrees, CZY, so CZY, it is how much? 30. How much it is, right? I want to find out this angle. Let this angle be, okay, what do you take it? Theta or else X? You take it as X. Now this is theta. I know internal angle of bisector. This is also theta. Now this theta value is equals to 90 plus A by 2 because it is internal angle of bisectors. So it is 90 plus 25. So we know it is 115. So now you tell me in triangle, let it be I, Z, I, Y. 115 is one angle, other angle is 30. Therefore, X must be. Can I say X is equals to 35? You understand that? So here we are using two internal angle of bisectors means obviously we have to use what? 90 plus A by 2. We know 90 plus A by 2 is 115. One angle is given as 30, another angle automatically 35 because sum of angles, internal angles of a triangle is 180. O is the orthocenter of the triangle ABC. If BOC means angle at the center, then he's asking you BAC. We know that BOC plus angle BAC. BAC means A only. Sum of these two is 180 in case of orthocenter. In orthocenter, we have seen if one angle is theta, angle at the center is 180 minus theta, we have seen, which means the sum should be 180. Then what is BAC? 180 minus 120, which is how many degrees? 60 degrees. You don't need pen and paper for it. Just you need to recognize that is the orthocenter, the angle at the center, and angle A. Sum is 180. Triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. AD is perpendicular on hypotenuse BC. The moment perpendicular, okay, on hypotenuse, you can remember h is equals to root of xy, h is equals to AB by C, x is to y is equals to a square is to b square. These are the formulas I said. Okay, these three are very, very important. Forget about the other two, but these three are important. What are they? H is equals to AB by C, h square is equals to xy. Then third one is x is to y is equals to a square is to b square. Right? Now, ABC is a right angle triangle. Okay, and AD is the perpendicular on hypotenuse BC. BC is hypotenuse means right angle is what? A. Right? Let's draw that. I'm drawing it normally. Don't take the figures on scale. Never ever take that figures on scale. Right? Now this one is A, D, BC. Right? What is he asking you? He's asking you BD. X, Y, A and B. Can you tell me what is A and B? AC and AB. So AC is B. B is equals to 2 times of A. Which means A by B is equals to what? You remember X is to Y is equals to 4 is to 1 is to 4. Can I take it? So I'll take X is having 1 part out of 5 parts of BC. So it is how much? BC by 5. Yes or no? What is X is to Y? A square is to B square. What is A is to B? 1 is to 2. What is A square is to B square? 1 is to 4. So there are totally 5 parts. Okay. And BD is how many parts? Only 1 part out of 5 parts of BC. It is 1/5 of BC. What is DC? DC is 4/5 of BC. Right? This 2 median, I think we have solved it, I guess. AD is 9, B is 6. If it is 9, we have seen it is 6 and 3. If it is 6, we have seen it is 4 and 2. This one is BD. So what is BD? It is under root of 4 square plus 3 square. Therefore, it is how much? 5. We have already solved it. In a triangle ABC, angle A is equals to 90, angle C is equals to 55, AD is perpendicular to BC. What do you mean by AD is perpendicular to BC? Has he not drawing perpendicular on hypotenuse? Yes or no? When you draw perpendicular on hypotenuse, what happens? Look at the angles. 90 degrees, ABC, he's talking about angles anyway. Now see, angle C is 55 means. This one is 35. Again, this is 55 because it is 90 degrees. Again, this is 35. Remember, these two angles are always equal. Now, that's what the question is. The question is BAD. So, what is BAD? BAD is equals to what? Is same as angle C, which is same as 55. 90 theta, theta minus, okay, 90 minus theta. Theta, 90 minus theta, and 90. These are the 3 angles we have seen. Right? You understand this? It is 55 means it is 90 degrees, therefore it is 35. We know A is also 90, therefore it is 55. Again, this one is 35. So if it is theta, this is also theta. This is 90 minus theta. This is 90 minus theta. We have already seen those angles. Point D and E are taken on the sides AB and AC of a triangle ABC. This is a very common question. A, B, C. You have to imagine the figure, and D and E are the points on what AB and AC. Such that AD is equals to what? 1/3 of AB. So it is 1. This one is what? 3. This one is also what? 1/3 of AC. Then the length of BC is 15. Obviously, what is length of DE? 1/3 of. I can say DE is also 1/3 of what? BC, which is equals to what? 5 centimeter, because it is 15. It is 1/3, 1/3. Therefore, third one is also 1/3, because we can say that these two triangles are what kind of triangles? Similar triangles, according to which SAS. Why SAS? Because two sides are proportion given. AD by AB equal to 1/3. You can say AD by AB is same as AE by AC is equals to 1/3. Angle A is common angle. Therefore, according to SAS, these two triangles are similar triangles. If they are similar triangles, the third side is also 1/3. It is same as midpoint theorem, but in midpoint theorem, it is half, half, half. Here it is 1/3, 1/3. So therefore, the third side is also how much? 1/3. Copy that. If G is the centroid of triangle ABC, the area of ABC is 48, then the area of BGC. You remember what is BGC is what part of the triangle? If G is the centroid. I said area of BGC 1/3 of 1/3 of 48 is yes or no? Because we know medians divide the triangle into this is first 3, but if you divide like this, it divide it into how many equal triangles? 6 equal triangles. So it consists of how many of them? 2 of them. So 2 out of 6 is 1/3. The external bisector of B and C of triangle ABC, where AB and AC are extended to E and F respectively, meet at a point P. If external bisectors meet, what is an angle formed? 90 minus A by 2. Internal bisectors meet 90 plus A by 2. One internal, one external, A by 2. Right? Point P. BAC means A given. What is measure of? BPC is equals to 90 minus angle A by 2. What is angle A? 100. What is the answer? If you know it, if you don't need to even draw the figure. Otherwise, you need to draw the figure again 2x and 2y, then A. Then you need to derive the relation between x and y and A. Then after you need to take external bisector. It takes a lot of time. So remember internal angle of bisector 90 plus A by 2, external A minus 90 minus A by 2. One internal, one external is A by 2. If I is the incenter of the triangle ABC, BIC is 135. You know what is BIC, internal angle of bisector? What is 90 plus A by 2? What is angle A? What kind of a triangle it is? It's right angle triangle. D and D are the points on AB and AC respectively, and DE is parallel to BC. The moment you see DE is parallel to BC, what do we know? These two are similar. This is A, D and D, B and C. Into two equal parts, of equal areas. It divides it into equal areas. Area 1 and area 2 are equal. Right? Okay. So generally, triangle ADE by area of triangle ABC is equals to, can I say sides are in 1:2 ratio, so 1/2 whole square. I'm sorry. Areas are equal means it is 1/2. It is actually side 1 by side 2, can I say? Yes or no? Side 1 means AD. Side 2 is whole square is equals to 1/2. What is AD by AB? You understand why it is 1/2? Because this area is x. This area is also x. Therefore, here it is 1x by 2x. Smaller triangle, 1x. Larger triangle, x plus x, 2x. Therefore, areas are in what ratio? 1:2. Therefore, sides will be in what ratio? 1/√2. But is he asking you AD by AB? No. He's asking you AD by DB. Therefore, AD is 1. BD is out of √2, you subtract 1. So 1:√2 minus 1. So if you divide the sides of a triangle in the ratio 1/√2 minus 1, then the resultant areas will be equal. D and D are 2 points on the sides AC and BC respectively of the triangle ABC, such that DE is equals to 18 centimeters, CE is equals to 5 centimeters, and DEC is equals to 90. And if tan of angle ABC is equals to 3.6, then what is AC is to CD, he is asking you. First, I'll take D and D are 2 points on the triangle on the sides of AC and BC respectively of triangle ABC. This triangle ABC. He clearly gives you DEC is how much? 90. So DEC is how many degrees? 90 degrees. D is the point on AC. E is the point on BC. Is it clear? Can I draw the height of this triangle? I'm drawing the height for this triangle. Let it be AF. Is it clear? Is that clear? I'm asking you. I'm just drawing the height of the triangle. I'm naming it as AF. Now, what is D? Okay. What is CE? If I take it as theta, tan theta is equals to what? 18/5. Here also tan C is equals to what? 18/5 means height and base. Can I say these two are parallel? Because tan ABC is also how much? So ABC is also given. This one is also theta. You know why it is theta? Because it is also how much? 3.6. Here also tan theta is 3.6. Here also tan theta is 3.6. Meaning what? It is what kind of a triangle? Triangle ABC is isosceles. In an isosceles triangle, if you draw altitude, it also becomes median. Yes or no? I told you for an isosceles triangle or an equilateral triangle, all four heights or height you call it perpendicular or median and altitude. All of them are equal, perpendicular bisector. So F is what? Midpoint of BC, right? He's asking you what AC by CD. See, this is AC by CD. I'll take AC by CD is equals to, AC means what is corresponding side? CF. And CD means CE. But CF is what? Length of CF is BC by, I'll take it as BC by 2. By 2 CE. So what is the answer? BC by 2 CE is the answer. You understand? Because F we are taking, it is not given in the question. Okay. And FC is nothing but what? Half of BC. Because F is the midpoint, that is the reason CF or FC is equals to half of BC. He's asking you the ratio of the sides. AC by CD. AC by CD corresponds to what? CF by CE. According to what property? Similarity. Sides ratio equal. That's how I'm taking it. So how do I know that this is an isosceles triangle? Because here you find out tan theta 18/5 is how much? 3.6. And tan B is also what? 3.6, which means this theta and that theta, both of them are same. That is the reason it is an isosceles triangle. Suppose triangle ABC be a right angle triangle where angle A is equals to 90, AD is equals to perpendicular to what? AD is perpendicular to BC. So what you are drawing? You are drawing perpendicular on if area of ABC is 40 and area of ACD is how much? 10. Area of ACD is to area of ABC. 10 is to 40 means what is the ratio? 1 is to 4. Therefore, their sides ratio, side 1 is to side 2 is how much? 1 is to 2 ratio, because areas are given as like 1 is to 40, 10 is to 40, which is 1 is to 4. Therefore, the sides ratio is what? 1 is to 2. And we know very well that the angles are, if it is theta, this becomes 90 minus theta, and this becomes theta, this one. And look at the bigger triangle and the smaller triangle. 1 and 3 you look at. Okay. Then the length of BC. AC is 9 and AC is opposite to 90. In the bigger one opposite to 90 is what? BC. So if 1 is 9, then what is 2 parts? Is 18. Because AC, its 1 part is 9. BC, 2 parts is how much? 18 centimeters. Because these sides ratio and the larger side ratio should be in what ratio? 1 is to 2. And the smaller triangle side is given as 9. Therefore, bigger triangle side becomes 3. Is it clear? Okay, but it is an ambiguous question because he is asking us to concentrate on areas. But if you find out this side by using a Pythagoras rule, if you find out the area of ABC, it will not be 40. Understood? So instead of it, you write it as, don't write it as 40, write it as 4x. Write it as x. The intention to give 40 and 10 is, okay, the intention behind it is what? To give the ratio 4 is to 1, that's all. It's just trying to tell you that the ratio is what? 4 is to 1. So, but why am I saying it is wrong? 40 and 10 will not satisfy as the numbers. 40 is not the area of ABC, because if you find out the area of ABC when sides are given, it will not be equal to what? 40. You understand? We didn't think of that angle, but it has to be okay in that angle as well. So look at it as 4x and x. D is a point on a side BC of a triangle ABC such that AD is perpendicular to BC. Again, you are drawing? No. It is just AD is perpendicular to BC because he did not mention that A is a right angle. So just A is not a right angle here. Just it can be any angle. So you are drawing a perpendicular on BC. A, D, B, C. Is that clear? E is the point on AD for which AE is to ED is what? 5 is to 1. Assume that is 5x. What is it? 1x is x. This is E. If triangle BAD, so what is BAD? It is 30 degrees. Then triangle ACB is equals to 6 into triangle DBE. So DBE is theta. Let this be C only. So he's saying what is tan C? 6 tan theta, right? Yes or no? Because tan DBE is nothing but DBE is theta only, right? Now you tell me what is tan 30 in this triangle? What is tan 30? Tan theta is opposite to 6x. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So you can say dB is equals to what? 6x by root 3. Now tan theta is actually what? 6x by root 3 is 2 root 3. Now, or else you can take it as 6x by root 3 only. Now tan C is what? 6 into tan theta. Tan theta is what? X by 6x by root 3. 6 cancel. Tan C is equals to root 3. C is equals to 60 degrees. Okay. So of course it is a confusing one, but see here. 30 degrees means tan 30. Okay, find out this. After that, take the given thing and substitute it. 6x and 6x cancels. Okay, you will be getting tan C is equals to root 3. Tan C is root 3 when only when theta is equals to 60. So little bit trigonometry is also involved. Once trigonometry is completed, you can understand it very well. But as of now, just remember that. In a right angle triangle, the product of two sides is equals to half the square of the third side, that is hypotenuse. What is product of two sides? Half of the square of third side. So he is asking you, one of the acute angles must be. What is C square? Can you tell me? I'll say 2AB is equals to C square. C square is A square plus B square because it's a right angle triangle. So it is giving, he is giving you that A square plus B square minus 2AB is equals to 0. A minus B whole square is equals to 0. Indirectly, he is giving you that A is equals to B. Meaning is, it is isosceles right triangle. In isosceles right triangle, the angles are, it is 45, it is 45, it is 90. So one of the acute angle is what? Actually, what are the angles in the triangle? 45, 45, 90, because it what kind of a triangle? It is isosceles and as well as right angle. Right angle means 90, the other two sides are equal, which means the other two angles are also equal. So it is 45, 45, 90. It is 45, 45, 90, you call it isosceles right angle triangle. One angle is 90 degrees, other two angles, acute angles, which are 45 and 45. So both the angles are 45 only. Angle ABC and DEF. AB is equals to what? AB is equals to DE. BC is equals to EF. Now look at the angles. Look at the corresponding angles. AD, but BAC. So it is like yeah. So which one is equal? So can I say angle ABC is equals to DEF? Corresponding. Look at here. Angle ABC is equals to what? DEF. Then only you can say what? The corresponding, because look at here, AB, DE. Then after BC, EF. Corresponding angle between them is what? B and E. So I want these two angles to be equal. No one cares if A is equal to D and C is equals to F. When two sides are taken, the corresponding angle between them should be equal. What is the corresponding angle between them? B and E. So here B and E is where? In the option D. You understand? Even though A is equals to D given, C is equals to F given, we don't care all about that. We only care about the angle between the given sides. What are the given sides? AB and BC is given sides, and then after DE and DF are DE and EF are the given sides. And what are the angle between them? The angle between them, here it is B and there it is E. So angle B should be equal to E, which means angle ABE is equals to what? Angle DEF. Copy them. The lengths of three medians of the triangle are 9, 12, 15 accordingly. How many square centimeter is the area of the triangle? Is asking you the area of the triangle by giving the length of medians. M1 is what is M? Which is 80. Overall, you'll get 36. 36 by 2 is 18. Area is equals to 4/3 of under root of m minus m1 18 minus 9 is 9, 18 minus 12 is 6, 18 minus 15 is 3. What is 6 3s are? 18 into 18 is 118 comes out. And what is root of 9? 4 into 18. So what is the area of the triangle? 72 centimeters square. In triangle ABC, angle BCA is equals to which means angle C is equals to 60. See, in a triangle ABC, there is a rule called Cos Rule. Cos C is equals to, the adjacent sides are what? Adjacent sides are AC square and BC square. Opposite side is AB square. By what? 2 into adjacent sides, AC into BC. You can also write the same formula. If you send it here and send BC here, AB here, AB square you can write it as AC square plus BC square minus 2 AC into BC cos 60 is 1 by 2. 2 cancel. So what is our answer? What is the value of x? X is minus AC into BC. Understood? Copy. Okay, once again. In a triangle ABC, O is the center of the incircle which touches the sides of AC, BC, and AB at P, Q, R respectively. A given, C given. Can you tell me what is B? A is 65, 75 means 140. I'm drawing freehand. Circle may not appear as a circle. Anyway. A, B, C. It touches AC at P, BC at Q, AB at R respectively. And they have given clearly A, B, C and all, right? So find ROQ. R, O is the in center. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, B is 40. Obviously, what is this? It is a quadrilateral 90, 90, 180. It is 40 means remaining is how much? We know that ROQ plus angle B is equals to 180. ROQ is equals to 180 minus 40. 140. Understood? It forms a quadrilateral. We know sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360, but already 2 angles is 90 and 90. Therefore, the other 2 angles sum should be 180. If one of them is 40, the other is 140. You put the heading as quadrilaterals. If all sides are equal, Then diagonals are perpendicular. If adjacent sides are perpendicular, then diagonals are equal. See that there are two things which are very, very, very important. Okay, one is if all the sides are equal, then you say diagonals are perpendicular, and it is not other way around. It is only one way. If diagonals are perpendicular, you cannot say sides are equal. You understand? Only it is one way. If diagonals are equal, sorry, if sides are equal, diagonals are perpendicular. If sides are perpendicular, then diagonals are equal. Understood? And what else we know about a quadrilateral? We know that the quadrilateral has how many sides? Have four sides and how many diagonals? Two diagonals. What is sum of interior angles? 360. Sum of exterior angles? 360. The only polygon whose sum of interior angles is equals to sum of exterior angle is quadrilateral. Okay. Because for quadrilateral, sum of interior and exterior, both of them are same. That is equals to 360, and it's four-sided figure. There are two diagonals in it. And let's see the different quadrilaterals that we have. In any quadrilateral you take, if sides are equal, diagonals are perpendicular. If sides are perpendicular, diagonals are equal. It is only one way. You can say about the diagonals by using sides, but you cannot say about the sides by using diagonals. If all diagonals are equal, if two diagonals are equal, are sides perpendicular? Maybe or may not be. We can't say. You understand the point there? Okay. First, we'll see all the properties of a square. Tell me what all you know about a square. Very good. Next. Angles are 90 degrees. See, if all sides are equal, definitely diagonals are what? Perpendicular, right? We know that sides are equal. Therefore, diagonals are perpendicular. I'll usually take the side of a square as A. So it is A, and A. We know that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA is equals to A. Obviously, diagonals are also what? If sides are equal and perpendicular, diagonals are also perpendicular and equal. Can I say so? So if you look at AC is equals to BD is equals to the diagonal of the square. It is what? Root 2A. What kind of a triangle it is? It is isosceles right angle triangle which is formed. Obviously, if two sides are A and A, what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is root 2A because hypotenuse is under root of side square plus side square. That is root 2 times of A. Understood? Right? We know diagonals are also perpendicular. Intersect at point O. What is square of a diagonal? What is the perimeter? Area. Side into side, that is A square. Find out the square of diagonal. D square is equals to what? 2A square. Then what is A square? Meaning, if they ask you area of a square by giving diagonal. So how do you find out the area of a square? By giving the diagonal? Diagonal square by 2. Diagonal square by 2 will be area. Is that clear? It's not only this. Diagonals intersect each other at point O and they actually bisect each other. OA equal to OB is equals to OC equal to OD. All four lengths are Same, because AB is equals to AC is equals to BD. So OA, OB, OC, OD. How many triangles are formed here? All these 4 triangles have equal area. Area of triangle 1 is equals to area of triangle 2 equal to area of triangle 4. All 4 triangles areas are equal. Is it clear? That's all that you know about. Okay, you have to know about a square. Now let's take a rectangle. And what is the main difference between a square and a rectangle? Yes, tell me. What is the main difference between a square and a rectangle? In square, all sides are equal. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal. In rectangle, is the adjacent sides are equal? In rectangle, I'm asking you, what about the adjacent sides? Are equal or not? We can't say. It can be equal or it cannot be equal. You understand? Congruent triangles are also similar triangles. Yes or no? All similar triangles are not congruent, but only few similar triangles are congruent because the sides are equal. Here also same. Understood? All rectangles are not squares. There are few rectangles which are squares, but all squares are also called as rectangles. What is the property of a rectangle? Only opposite sides has to be equal. Does it? Okay, doesn't a square satisfy this property? Square satisfy that property, right? Okay. A, B, C, D. We can say that sides are perpendicular. Obviously, if adjacent sides are perpendicular, then diagonals are what? Equal. Are the sides equal? No. Therefore, diagonals are not perpendicular. We can't say whether the diagonals are perpendicular or not, but diagonals are definitely what? Equal. So I'll take it as B, I'll take it as B, I'll take it as L and L. ED is equals to BC is equals to L. AB is equals to DC is equals to B. AC is equals to what? BD is equals to under root of Pythagoras rule. I am using under root of L square plus B square. Perimeter is 2L and 2B. Therefore, it is 2 times of L plus B. Sum of all the sides is nothing but a perimeter. Area of a rectangle is what? Simply length into breadth is area, right? Diagonals bisect each other. Bisect means, okay, the midpoint. Okay, it will intersect at midpoint. If the diagonals intersect at midpoint, you call them bisection. Therefore, you can say OA is equals to OB is equals to OC equal to OD because diagonals are anyway equal. Understood? OA is equals to OB is equals to OC is equals to OD. Then after. How many triangles are there in this? Therefore, area of triangle 1, area of triangle 2, area of that's all about a rectangle that you have to know. Base, height. 2 into L plus B is perimeter. Under root of L square plus B square is diagonal. L into B is area, right? All 4 triangles formed are equal. So diagonal divides rectangle into 2 equal parts, and 2 diagonal divides the entire rectangle into 4 equal parts. Right. Next, I'll take a rhombus. What is the main difference between a rhombus and a square? A rhombus and a square. In square, adjacent sides are perpendicular, but whereas in rhombus, adjacent sides are not perpendicular. Okay, here sides are equal, then you can say sides are equal, right? So you can say sides are equal only. In square also sides equal, in rhombus also sides equal. Therefore, all squares you can call them rhombus also, because square also satisfies the property of a rhombus, but not rhombus does not satisfy all the properties of a square. So you can call a square as a rectangle, you can call a square as a rhombus. Okay. Now, sides are equal, therefore diagonals are perpendicular. AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA is equals to A. AC is perpendicular to what? BD. I'll take AC is equals to diagonal 1. BD is equals to, I'll take it as diagonal 2. Diagonal bisect each other. OA equal to OC. Diagonals are not equal, therefore not all of them are equal. OA equal to OC equal to X. OB is equals to OD is equals to Y. Let's take it as X and X, Y and Y. What is the side? A, and A. Is that clear? Right? Can you tell me what is the relation between X, Y, and A? Before that, what is the perimeter? 4A. You can't find out the length of the diagonal directly, but you can say area. Area of a diagonal, okay, area of a rhombus is very, very important. It is half D1, D2. Area is what? Half D1, D2. Okay, so you can find out the upper triangle and the lower triangle. What is the area of the upper triangle? Half D1 is the base, D2 by 2 is the height, plus half lower triangle is D1 is the base, D2 by 2 is the height. So add both of them, it is half D1, D2. Area of a triangle is what? Half base into height. Now tell me, what about X, Y, and A? I can say X square plus Y square is multiplied with 4. 2x whole square, 2y whole square is equals to 4a square. What is 2x and 2y? D1 square plus D2 square is equals to what? 4a square. One diagonal and one side is given. You can find out the other diagonal by using the formula D1 square plus D2 square is equals to 4a square. And what plays an important role? Obviously, the triplet plays very important role. If you know the triplet, it's very, very easy. X, Y, and A always forms a triplet. X square plus Y square is equals to what? A square. What is X? Half of the diagonal 1. What is Y? Half of the diagonal 2. How many triangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. All these 4 triangles have equal area. Is that clear? What also important in rhombus are the angles. If this angle is theta, then this angle is 90 minus theta. This angle is again 90 minus theta. This angle is theta. 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta. Hope you understand that. Is it clear, all of you? Okay. Diagonal bisect the angles. Okay. Diagonal bisect the angles. Right. So diagonal of a triangle, diagonal of a, sorry, what is it? Diagonal of a rhombus. Divide the angle into 2 equal parts. And take the angles without these diagonals. Don't forget that these are what? Parallel. Don't forget that the pair of lines are what? Parallel here. If here this line is parallel to what? This line is parallel to what? This. Parallel lines means you can say if it is theta or else let it be x. Obviously, what is it? Parallel, no? Parallel means it is one side interior angles, therefore these are supplementary angles, 180 minus x. Here this also becomes 180 minus x. Therefore, opposite angles are what? Equal. Adjacent angles are supplementary. And diagonals divide them into equal parts. It is x by 2, x by 2. Theta, theta. Understood? Is it clear? Suppose if this angle is something like theta, we know it is A and A. This is also A and A. What is opposite angle here? Theta. Now you tell me. I'm dividing it into two triangles. What is the area of a triangle when two sides and angle between them is given? What is two sides when angle between them is given? It is half AB sine theta. AB. B is also what? A only. Can I say it is half A square sine theta? What is it? Half A square sine theta. Therefore, what is the area? Area of a rhombus when the angle between them is given, it is simply A square what? Understand the area of a rhombus? Area of a rhombus is what? A square sine theta when angle between them is given and theta is given. You tell me what are the sine angles? Theta, I'll say 30 or 150. Sine 30 and sine 150 are same. Sine 45 or sine 135 is also same. Sine 60 and sine 120 is also same. Sine 90 is 1 by 2. What is sine theta? Sine 30 and 150 is 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Area of rhombus is what? When the angle between them is given, we know that it is A square. It is A square by 2. A square by root 2. Root 3 by 2. A square. It is when it becomes a square. When the angle between the sides is 90, then rhombus becomes what? Square. What is the area of a square? Is it not A square? That's what we are, okay, we got that. Now see here, I can also give you a rhombus. Don't imagine a rhombus is always like vertical shape. It can also be like this. What is it? It is also a rhombus. See, when a rhombus is given, and if they say distance between the parallel sides, distance between the parallel sides is height of a rhombus. Understood? When height and base is given, what is the area of rhombus? Area of rhombus is equals to, it is base into height. This is the area of the rhombus. It's not a triangle now, it is quadrilateral, so it is area. What is the area there? It is simply half, sorry, not half, only base and height. For a triangle, it is half into base into height. For a quadrilateral, it is just simply base into height. Just divide base into height, you will get the area. Is it clear, all of you? Now, apart from this, take the two diagonals. If I take the angles as 30, 30. Therefore, what is this angle? What is it? 60. What is it? Sorry, 30. This is also very, very important. Sides are A, 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 and A. Right? What kind of a triangle is the upper triangle? I can say triangle ACD and triangle ABC are equilateral. Why equilateral? Look at the angles. 60, 60, 60. Yes or no? Okay. Now equilateral means, you tell me what is OD? OD is the height of a triangle. So therefore it is root 3 by 2 times of. Okay. So no. What is the height of an equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 2 into A. Now what is BD? Double of it, it is root 3A. You can say AC equilateral triangle. What is the side? Sides are same. AC is equals to A. So what are the diagonals when the angles are 30, 60, 30, 60, 30, 60? Or else you can say for a rhombus, if the angles are, let's say one angle is 60, another angle is 120, then what are the diagonals? One diagonal is root 3A, another diagonal is A. Is that understood? Now, from this, I'll give you another basic. If any triangle, it is an isosceles triangle. If it is A and this is A, this one is 120 in between. Look at the triangle I'm taking. I'm taking this triangle, right? A and A. What is an angle between them? 120. Can you tell me what is the opposite side here? Opposite side is BD. So what is BD? Root 3A. Remember, if a triangle is an isosceles triangle and two sides are equal and A, angle between them is 120, then what is the opposite side? Opposite side is root 3 times of A. What is the height? Height is A by 2, because what is it? Complete is A. Half of it is A by 2. Right? That's about rhombus. Okay. Parallelogram. What is the main difference between the parallelogram and rectangle? The main difference between the parallelogram and a rectangle. Yes. See, in rectangle also opposite sides are parallel and equal. In parallelogram also opposite sides are what? Parallel and equal. But it's only about the adjacent sides. In rectangle, adjacent sides are perpendicular. In parallelogram, adjacent sides are not perpendicular. We cannot say anything about the adjacent sides. So here, neither sides are equal nor they are perpendicular. Therefore, you cannot say anything about diagonals. Are the diagonals equal? No. Are the diagonals perpendicular? No. When do you think diagonals are equal? When sides are perpendicular. When do you think diagonals are perpendicular? When sides are equal. So none of them is true. So here neither diagonals are perpendicular nor equal. Therefore, you can say diagonals, but still it bisect each other. Diagonals still bisect each other, which means AO equal to OC, OD is equals to OB. This you can say. Distance between the parallel sides is called height. This one is base. Area is very important. Half into, sorry, it is simply what? Base into height. Here the main difference between a rectangle and a parallelogram, their area is L into B, because their L is becoming H, right? Because here L and H are different. Their L and H are, both of them are same. That is the reason H into, okay, there it is L into B. Here it is H into B. That is the only difference, right? After that, perimeter is 2 times of, how many triangles you can see? Area of triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3, triangle, all 4 areas are equal. One more thing, you can say square of diagonals. AC square plus BD square. Sum of squares of diagonals is sum of squares of sides. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square. Understood? Okay. sum of squares of diagonals is same as sum of squares of sides. Okay, why am I saying this? Why not I'm saying it in the other one? Okay, if you look at square, rectangle, rhombus, we don't need to say this because you can always use Pythagoras rule to find out the diagonal. Here you can't use the Pythagoras rule, yes or no? In order to use the Pythagoras rule, it should be a perpendicular, but here it is not anything is not perpendicular. That is the reason. If diagonal 1 and 2 sides are given, how do you find out the diagonal 2? Diagonal 1 square plus diagonal 2 square is equals to sum of squares of all the sides. So to simply say, d1 square plus d2 square is equals to what? 2 times of L square plus b square. Is that clear? How are the angles in a parallelogram? If it is theta, it is parallel, you know. If it is theta, supplementary angles 180 minus theta. Again, it is theta. This is 180 minus theta. Understood? If it is L and B, area is equals to simply L into B sin theta. In the rhombus, it was A squared sin theta. In a parallelogram, it is LB sin theta. Okay. In rhombus, diagonals are dividing the angles into two equal parts. But in parallelogram, diagonal doesn't divide the angle into two equal parts. If it is theta, this is not theta. So I'm not giving that point. Understood? Suppose if it is B, this is L. Or else take it as B1, this is B2. Distance between these two parallel sides is H1. Distance between these two parallel sides is H2. Therefore, you can always say area if you find out by using this B1, H1. So you can always say what? B1, H1 is equals to what? B2, H2. Because area you find out by using the base as B1 or B2. Both the cases it is same. Right? So B1, H1 is equals to what? B2, H2. So these are the properties of four things. One is square, rectangle, rhombus, and a parallelogram. Okay. Now see here, regarding these four. If I take the entire set as parallelogram, these are all parallelograms. There are some parallelograms which are rectangle. There are some parallelograms which are rhombus. Can you tell me when a parallelogram becomes a rectangle? When adjacent, okay, when adjacent sides, okay, angle between the adjacent sides is 90 degrees. When adjacent sides perpendicular, which means if a rectangle, sorry, a parallelogram becomes a rectangle when it becomes like this. Understood? Okay. So when the adjacent sides, the angle between the adjacent sides is 90 degrees, a parallelogram becomes what? Rectangle. When adjacent sides are equal, then a parallelogram becomes what? Rhombus. When both of them are there, when adjacent sides are equal and perpendicular, a parallelogram becomes what? Square. Okay, so you can call a square. Square can be called as rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram. A rectangle can be called as parallelogram. A rhombus can also be called as parallelogram. Okay. So you can take any formula for square. You can take the formula of parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus for square. It works. Understood? Okay then. Copy them. Change it to AC square plus BD square. It's trapezium. Trapezium and trapezoid, both of them are same. In trapezium, there are a pair of lines which are parallel, which means out of four sides, two sides are parallel and the other two sides are non-parallel sides, right? It is A, this one is B. Distance between the parallel sides, you call it height. Okay, when parallel sides are given, the distance between them is called the height of the figure. I'm dividing it into two triangles. I'm dividing it into two triangles. Can I say it is half AH is the area? Because area base is A, height is H. What is it? Half H. Therefore, what is the area of a trapezium? Half into sum of parallel sides, distance between the parallel sides. Very, very important. What is very important in a trapezium? Its area. And its area is what? Half into sum of parallel sides into, okay, height. Height is nothing but difference, sorry, the distance between the parallel sides. Sometimes they do not give you that the height is this much. They give you distance between the parallel side is something. So the distance between the parallel side is called height. Perimeter, everyone knows, sum of all the sides is perimeter. There is no specific. If suppose AD is equals to BC, AD is equals to BC means what you can see there. AD is equals to BC means non-parallel sides are equal. If non-parallel sides are equal, then you can say angle A is also equal to what? Angle B. And it is called isosceles trapezium. What is it called? Isosceles trapezium. Basically, how the angles in trapezium. If it is theta, it is 180 minus theta. There is no relation between left and right. If I take it as 5, what is it? There's no relation at all, which means suppose it can be 30, it can be 70. No relation at all. But this is how much? 110. This is how much? 150. These two supplementary, these two supplementary. There's no relation between this and that. But if these two are equal, you call it isosceles. If theta equal to 5, then it is called what? Isosceles trapezium. Otherwise, no. Here there are two pairs of angles which are supplementary. Left hand side is also supplementary, right hand side is also supplementary because they are what? These are parallel. One side interior angles are supplementary angles. Now, in trapezium, look at the diagonals. And let me draw the midpoints. If one becomes a midpoint and it is parallel to both, it also becomes a midpoint of all the other. Suppose if it is A, B, C, D, you are drawing a line parallel to the base and starting from E. E is a midpoint. Then also F is also midpoint, G is also midpoint, H is also becomes automatically midpoint by using the midpoint theorem. If lines are parallel and passing through the midpoint, the other side is also what? Midpoint only. Understood? So what are E, F, G, H? Are midpoints. Now, you see the first triangle, this triangle, it is A, it is B, we know. Concentrate on this particular triangle. If it is A, line joining the midpoint is half of the third side. What is the third side? A. Half of the third side, A by 2. Yes or no? Can you tell me what is GF? B by 2. Because third side is what? B. Therefore, this is B by 2. It is A, which means this is A by 2. It is B, therefore this is B by 2. Can you tell me what is HF? Is also A by 2 only. Because it is also half of A only, right? If you take this. Yes. Now you tell me what is EF? EF is A by 2 plus B by 2. Therefore, it is A plus B by 2. What is GH? GH is B by 2. From that, you subtract A by 2. That is B minus A by 2. Right? If you add the two midpoints E and F, okay, line joining the midpoints of non-parallel sides of our trapezium is equals to sum of parallel sides by 2. Okay. Now, the line joining the midpoints of the diagonals, the line segment joining the midpoints of the diagonals is equals to difference of parallel sides by 2. You understand the point there? Sum of parallel sides by 2 is EF. Difference of parallel sides by 2 is GH. Okay. Now if it is parallel sides, you tell me if this angle is theta, then what about this angle? Can I say it is theta? If this angle is phi, then what about this angle? Why? Because parallel. A, B, C, D. Can I say triangle AOB similar to triangle COD? Because two angles of one triangle is equal to two angles of the other triangle. Obviously, the third angle is also equal because it is vertically opposite angle. Yes or no? Therefore, if they are similar, what is area of AOB by area of COD is equals to side of AB and CD whole square. Any side you can take it, not only this. I'm taking AB and CD whole square, which means if the sides are 1:3 ratio, areas are 1:2. If sides are 2:3, areas are 4:9. Hope you understand. Apart from this, AO by CO is equals to OB by OD is equals to AB by CD. They are proportional, right? Is that clear? Copy that.